Like I always say, y'all, welcome to Black Coffee Cafe Podcast. We starting a little early today because it's early news everywhere. Everywhere. Excuse me for a second, y'all. But today's news, I can't believe it. Well, I can believe it. We all can believe it. But he was moving so smooth. But I can't believe it, though. LIL Durk arrested, y'all. Before we start, let me start. I definitely got to start now. A lot of bullshit. But what's happening, y'all? What's happening? LIL Durk arrested, man. I kind of feel bad for Durk because I kind of feel like they had a lot of shit piling up on Durk. For real. Because they wasn't touching him like I be telling people. When you don't hear your name, when you know you out there and some shit and you don't hear your name, you don't hear nothing going on and shit like that, that's when it's time to be scared. When they all over you and they everywhere and they watching, you can see them every time you look out the windows, motherfucker parked down the street, motherfucker everywhere, they keep pulling you over. Because they trying to get something on you. But when they ain't bothering you, they already got what they need. But we gonna get right into it, y'all. We finna jump right into it real quick. Oh, let's jump right into it. It's crazy. It ain't crazy. It's crazy, but it ain't crazy. Let me jump into it. Boom, boom, boom. Let me get over here for y'all. It's crazy, but it ain't crazy at the same time.
Chicago rapper Lil Durk is in police custody this morning.
And he was allegedly involved in a murder for hire plot. Roseanne is in studio with the very latest here.
Good morning. Well, we know him as Lil Durk, but his full name is Dirk Banks, and he was taken into custody in Broward County, Florida last night. Dirks is charged with murder for hire in the killing of another rapper's cousin. 5 other Chicago men were...
Why Dirk always had that high ass look on his face though? Dirk always got that high look on his face. Like he looked like any moment now they finna come in the door. Every picture he take it look like that. Like any moment, like that's the feds. Is that the feds? Yeah, it's the feds now, man. That's fucked up.
Were also hit with federal charges involving the same murder for hire plot. The group was allegedly hired to kill the cousin of rapper Quando Rondo back in 2022 in Los Angeles. That plot was allegedly ordered as revenge for the killing of rapper King Von back in 2020. This is not Dirk's first run-in with the law either. He faced 5 felony charges stemming from his alleged connection to a shooting back in 2019. He is now being held without bond. Natalie?
Chicago rapper Lil Durk.
Damn, y'all, that's fucked up, Dirk. Lil Durk. I thought he was like, I ain't gonna say invincible and shit, but that nigga Dirk been sliding for a minute. You know, like even knowing what he's doing. But at the same time, that's why I'm on here, because I gotta talk about the shit. Where everybody fucking up at. I don't condone any violence and shit like that. I don't condone it. But it used to be a day, people. It used to be a day. Like I said, I don't condone any violence and nothing like that. But we all like come up, especially if we come up from north side, south side, east side, and probably anything. We ain't gonna act like we ain't from Flint and we ain't ever seen the shit or ain't ever been in the shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you came up in some shit, you seen some shit. You know what I'm saying? And our days, like for the people that, like I say, that ain't really been into nothing, and you want to learn more about, you know what I'm saying? It used to be a time. It used to be a time where I'm gonna say, and I say educational purposes, that people that court was holding the street. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a time that court was held in the street. Like, it was a thing called street justice. It was a thing that people they didn't put the authorities in it because the streets go handle it. You know what I'm saying? You do street shit, you handle court in the street. That's how it used to be. Believe it or not, it used to be a time where everybody played their part. You know what I'm saying? Everybody didn't want to be the main person. It used to be a time where if you the drug dealer, you was the drug dealer. If you was a shooter, you was the shooter. If you was like the nigga in the hood that had talent, rapper, basketball player, anything, you was that nigga. Those two niggas took care of that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't have to, the basketball player, rapper, all that, he ain't have to do no shooting. The shooter for that. He ain't have to really do too much drug dealing because the big nigga in the hood, drug dealers, whoever drug, they take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody played their part. You know what I'm saying? And then, before I keep going forward, I don't want to like, because I be sidetracking myself. And then it used to be a thing, like what people doing now, they doing, like back in the day, they did dirt on by their lonely anyway in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You was in the hood back in the days, a nigga go do this dirt. It was a thing called doing dirt by his lonely. You fuck with a nigga, he go mask up, he go get you himself. It didn't go put 5, 10 niggas in it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Because that was a risk. You know what I'm saying? But back to everybody played their part. Nowadays, you can't tell who from who. It used to be a day where somebody had a shooter. The shooter didn't even want to be seen. The back in the day shooters, they wasn't out there like that. They knew they played their part. They knew they was just shoot. They knew what time it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? They done did so much shit. They ain't trying to be in the clubs. They ain't trying to be in everybody's face. They ain't trying to be all on social media and shit like that. It used to be a time of that. Nowadays, it was a time where if somebody hired somebody to do a shooting or something for them, it's hypothetically speaking. It's just, you know what I'm saying, hypothetically for educational purpose. If people used to hire people for shooting for, and the shooter do his job, he go home. Don't nobody hear about it. Probably, if you know, probably a couple niggas in the streets know. They probably got an idea of what happened. You know what I'm saying? And it was that. It wasn't you go hire a shooter go do something. Now he in videos and shit. You just gave this shooter some money. Now he just made a video with the money you gave him, and he hinting around the shit that he just did in the video. All that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit didn't play back in the days, and if it did, now I'm finna go into another level. This all got something to do with the Lil Durk shit. You know, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm getting to it, but just this what I'm saying. This for all the future rappers and everybody out there with money. Like, it used to be a time. Now, like what all the rappers is, everybody doing all the street shit. Like niggas got hitters and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody right now want to do mob shit. But everybody ain't standing on mob business. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I don't condone in violence. I'm just saying this is how the shit went. And this how the shit like goes when you get in that type of game. It ain't no half stepping and shit. It ain't no the shit that motherfuckers doing right now. Y'all putting yourself in some shit. Like when y'all doing all the, you got a hitter. Back in the days, like mob shit, they stood on business. What I mean by that, mobsters, they stood on business. What I mean by that is, if a mob motherfucker, they hire a motherfucker, and he do some sloppy shit, his ass out of there. The mob go kill the goon, like the shooter. The shooters really didn't mean shit in the mafia and shit. They trick motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially the motherfuckers, like I'm finna go with, so I'm gonna speed up a little bit and say, like, the old Block 6 motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? When they got caught up. When they got caught, I kinda knew this was coming for Durk. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. Cause when you don't hear shit, No nobody say no names, nothing like that. They already singing. They already got everything. And when they went down, you didn't hear shit. I kind of knew it anyway. Like, oh yeah, they finna tell. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they did it, they sloppy. They all on camera, broad daylight and shit. If they was like, if this was some real mafia shit, them boys all would have been found in a river or something. You know what I'm saying? That's mob business. That's how mob shit handle shit. It ain't no sloppy shit. We gonna pay a motherfucker do some shit happen sloppy, or this nigga in the video, you do some shit, and now you in the video talking about it. Your ass is gunned down. The mafia, it's mob business. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to like, that's why people be talking so much about black people. Like, they keep downing us on different shit because everybody do crime. It ain't just black people out here doing crime. Black people do crime. Italian people do crime. Everybody do crime. It's black on black, Italian on Italian, white on white. Everybody do crime. You know what I'm saying? It's just they think they shit out. You know what I'm saying? They go beyond. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They think out. We can think our shit out. We just don't. You know what I'm saying? We just don't. We just go the easy right out. Hire the goon from the hood. Like the mafia, they don't fuck with like them old Block 6. You kind of knew they was gonna tell. And the people that's right now, when they got caught yesterday, when that shit hit the news, I knew they was, I like, yeah, it's coming for dirt. You know what I'm saying? Because when sloppy shit happen, the mob don't play that shit. It's a reason for why those people, so like I'm talking about the old Block 6 and the shooters and shit, any shooters. It's a reason why those people still in the hood, and you can go get them and get them 5,000-10,000, and they'll do some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why that. It's a reason why it's so easy to get them. They ain't thinking shit out. They just doing shit. Real mob shit. You know what I'm saying? When they use them type of people, they ain't putting their life in people like that. You don't put your life in people like that hands. Motherfuckers just really ain't no professional type motherfucker. Cause you got professional money. When you got big money and you got so much shit to lose, you don't put your life in motherfucking, like if the mob go use them type of niggas in their head, they already know what they go do. We go get Sal to do this murder over here, and as soon as Sal come back, we whacking Sal ass. You know, they clip ends because they know Sal ain't too trustable. You know what I'm saying? That's how shit do. You know what I'm saying? The mob do shit like, they'll send yo, like people like them, they'll send a motherfucker like, look, we want you to sit on the bus, go catch this bus to, we're gonna say Louisiana. Okay? When you'll get on the bus, I want you to wait on this guy right here. Soon as this guy get on the bus, wait on him to sit down. As soon as he get on the bus, soon as the bus pull off, you call us. They'll give you a phone like, you call us. You call us at this number right here, and we gonna handle the rest. But you don't even know it's the bus been rigged up like a motherfucker. Everybody on that bitch, including you, finna blow the fuck up. You don't even know that. But that's how the mob use type of motherfuckers like that. Like, I'm not condoning this shit, and I ain't trying to down nobody. But when it come to like little hood hitters and, you know, they expendables, bro. For real. They expendables. You don't put your life into them. You supposed to be ready if you're in that type of business. You know what I'm saying? If you're in that type of business, you supposed to be ready to get rid of them. Anyway, you already know whoever he is, he not solid. He go get the job done for this 10,000. We need him to get this job done because we can't get to this motherfucker. We need him to get the job done. But as soon as he get back, we clipping his motherfucking ass through. That's how that shit go. It ain't no go get him the 10,000, he'll get the job done. Now he on Instagram and shit, flashing the money and all type of shit and all this crazy ass shit. The next thing you know, he get caught. Now he telling on your ass because you didn't do. No, that ain't how it go. And that's exactly how this Dirk shit. That's exactly how a lot of this shit go. That's kind of fucked up. I'm kind of like worried for Dirk because there's too much shit they can combine on him. You know what I'm saying? It's too many players in this game. It's too many niggas that's finna talk. It's that new shit. They got the old Block 6. They got these new 5 people. Why you think they got dirt? People was talking. Niggas ain't finna, because the feds coming at them like, we know y'all. Like, they don't even want them niggas for one. And I don't want them motherfuckers. They okay, we got y'all. They want the big fish. They finna get everybody sweetheart deals who willing to talk, who willing to testify and take the stand. Everybody finna get sweetheart deals. They just want dirt. They been piling up all type of shit on him. When they be quiet, all that, all my life, all that shit, they don't give a fuck about all them songs. They knew that was he knew he was fucked up then. When he made them songs. When you make songs and shit like that, that's why I say fuck all that commercial shit. Ride it out. If you a gangster, be gangster. Ride that shit out. That commercial shit is not gonna save you. That shit not gonna save you. Be a gangster, y'all. If you did the time, be a gangster about it. For real. But I knew it. I kind of knew it. Because there's too much going on. Let me see what's going on. There's too much going on with this shit. For real. I kind of knew it, though. He still got the crackhead eyes sitting up there like, ah, shit, they got me. But yeah, that's how it is. They done arrested Durk. So what y'all think? I don't think he gonna get off. I don't think he gonna get off. I think they got way more charges. It's not a coincidence they come back to back with all these indictments on everybody, on all these rappers. Because nobody learned. Everybody should have learned back with the Boosie shit. When Boosie almost got death penalty, that's everybody's eyes should have been open right there when it comes to like goons and all that shit like that. You need some real professional mob motherfuckers if you go beat a mob. You go have some money like that. I'm not putting my life in those nigga that live in the hood hands. He don't give a fuck about me anyway. That's what people don't understand. There's no statute or limitation on this murder shit. So you hire somebody to do something for you, you gotta worry about him forever. I don't give a fuck if he move. He might move to the other side of the country, do some dumb shit on the other side of the country that's gonna cost him the rest of his life. And now he trying to find a way out. He think about all the dumb shit and all the shit that he done for your ass, and he finna tell, cause they don't give a fuck. Motherfucker telling himself. The feds, they really want to know the main root of the problem. A motherfucker can, to the people out there, that if you already done put a hit out on somebody, I ain't trying to say for real. I ain't trying to say go out there and massacre a motherfucker. I want the whole world massacre. I can see niggas right now loading up like I gotta get this motherfucker. Nah, I'm just saying. If y'all ready to put a hit on somebody, just know that person got your life. He got your balls right in his hand, because he can go down. He can do a murder or do some shit, get caught with some dope or something, anything with some bricks, anything in another city or state or something, years from now, and he need a way out. He already gone. He caught up. His ass is gone. He can get less time for confessing on some shit. I know people probably thinking like, he's telling on himself too. He's already gone. He don't give a fuck. And if he can give them something that's greater than the shit that he caught with, they don't give a fuck about he doing the shit. They want to know why he did the shit. And he go explain everything. He might know more shit about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how this shit happens. That's when I was saying all this rapper shit. Like, everybody was on some mob shit in this rap shit. So that OTF, O-Block shit is gone. But now I'm going to talk about another part of it. Like, when it comes to Durk. Because I'm not going to, like, down and bash you. I'm just going to say, like, Durk was a person that was back against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Durk had a lot of issues, like, you know, when you coming from the streets, man, a lot of issues come with you, especially when you start getting some money. People think, like, when you get money, life is easy. Nah, you get beef out of nowhere when you start getting money. And then, like, I can imagine being born in Chicago, like the street area, the gang culture and shit like that in Chicago. I could just imagine being born in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, you don't got a choice, and that's real fact. Some people you ain't got a choice. Some people you just come off the porch knowing what you know. You grown, you was born in the area you was born in. You know what I'm saying? You was born around the people you was born with. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't your fault. It's only what you know. You grew up around these people, and like Dirk was one of those people. Like his brother got killed, like shit like that, and his best friends. And when shit like that start happening, man, like a lot of people can talk shit, but if you ever had shit like that happen, people close to you and shit like that, especially when you growing up in those type of environments, it sets something in you that like a not give a fuck type of vibe in you. Once after so much shit start happening to you, no matter how much money you got, no matter how wealthy you are, you know what I'm saying. Once a lot of shit like that start happening to you, start losing family members, close family members like brothers, close friends and shit like that. It's a I don't give a fuck type of shit set into you, you know. And it should be just be momentarily though. It's moments that can fuck your whole life up. And it's crazy because I'm finna break this shit down to you because I done watched this shit firsthand. Like, I got people that's in jail, like, doing life. I got people that's doing most of their life, doing 20 and 30 years. I got a brother doing 25 years. I got a little brother doing 42 years. Like, I know about, like, losing, what's the word for? I know about losing grip on life. I know about it. I done seen it firsthand. People have it, everything in their hand, and they just lose it. First, just lose grip on life. It's easy to lose grip on life when you coming up out of this poverty, out this hood shit, out this street shit. A lot of people like, oh, you can just leave the streets. Nah, a lot of us got to go through so much to leave the streets. You know what I'm saying? For real, you gotta climb your way out the motherfucker first. You just don't just be born and say, look, I'm finna get up. You know, you gotta climb your way out that shit. And when you climb your way out that shit, a lot of shit comes with that shit. A lot of shit comes with getting out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people right now that's still in the hood. They might not be doing murders. You might not be into no gangs or nothing. You might not be into no street shit. But you still live in a hood or close to a hood. You're still into you still close enough to get in some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't do what it take to get out the hood. When I mean get out the hood, I'm talking about out the fucking hood. I'm talking about suburb living, Miami or somewhere. You live in a motherfucking $400,000, $500,000 home or $1 million plus home. You away from everything. You got yachts. You good. That's out the hood. Not living somewhere a couple miles no. No, I'm talking about bossing up, living out, you know what I'm saying, getting rich, getting some real money, getting like Lil Durk, getting some real money like that. It takes a lot. A lot of people can talk about it, can bash and you know, these little niggas. No, it take a lot for you to get out the hood, and it takes. And a lot of people, we still in them type of areas because we didn't do what it takes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us got jobs and say fuck all that shit because everybody did whatever you did. I don't give a fuck if it was hustling, whatever it was scamming, whatever you did it so you can make it out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you did it so you can get out of the hood. So you can get out of poverty. So you can live wealthy. Take care of your family. Your kids can live wealthy. Generational wealth. Get away. And it ain't easy. A lot of us went on that pursuit and it didn't happen. We got close. A lot of us got close. A lot of us doing good for themselves. But you didn't get to the point multi-millions and all that shit. And why? Because you didn't do what it takes. And a lot of times it takes more than what we willing to do. And then when you make it, that don't mean that it's over. I get here. I know we can argue with these people all day, argue about it. Dirk numbers and all type of shit. But when shit happens like that in your life, when you make it, you made it. That's the point. You did whatever you can do for you to get out the hood. Yeah, everybody get their shit different. But man, we can't just. I can't even say it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even put my thumb on it with what's going on with him. Like, we are in no predicaments. That man lost brothers. He lost his brother. And don't tell how many people he lost before that. Dirk lost everybody around him, damn near, all his friends and everything. Even when he got rich. You know what I'm saying? So it'll get to a point where you like, I gotta do something about this shit. That's that little moment. You'll get to the point where I gotta do something about this shit. And you'll do something about it. Then you'll heal from the moments. And a lot of people heal from those moments. When you heal, and this gonna sound funny too, cause what I'm saying, a lot of people might not relate to this shit, cause a lot of people probably don't know nobody that been through shit like this, or you know what I'm saying, or they probably have lost people and shit like that. They don't know nothing about it, so a lot of people can't relate. But a lot of people that can relate, if you can relate to this shit, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Sometimes you'll get into a place where it's a moment you would do like, I don't give a fuck now, I gotta do something about it. And then you do something about it. And then after you do something about it, you start to heal from whatever happened, whatever going on, all the trauma and shit. You did something about it. That shit, it ain't on the back burner, but it's gone. Boom. And then later on, you know what I'm saying, you think about it. Like, fuck. But for you to get to that point where you can calm down, you have to do something about it. It sounds crazy, but you gotta do something. You know, it's weird. I don't want to say go out there and do something, but if you've been out there, you know what I'm talking about. Some people, that's their destiny, man. And I'm just like realizing it. You know what I'm saying? On this age, this day old right now, when I just wrap my head to just realize that it's some people's destiny, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to just look at it. Like I said, I watched a lot of people leave. I watched a lot of people's lives unravel. I watched a lot of people lose their life. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some pain. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen people like crash out to a point that I done tried to stop them and try to say whatever I could say. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever I can do to make it better for them so they wouldn't crash out and they wouldn't do what they, you know what I'm saying, so they'd still be here with us, and it still happened, you know what I'm saying? And all through my life, I always wondered, like, why, you know what I'm saying? Damn, what the fuck, you know, I always try to dig deep into these people's brain, like, what would make a person, you know what I'm saying, just lose it all, or just, you know, we all ain't got that in us, and if you do got it in you, be blessed to have it in you, to keep yourself calm and to keep yourself level-headed, to stay free, you know what I'm saying, and don't unravel, because it's easy to unravel, and some people, it's their destiny. It's fate. Ain't nothing you can do about it. That's just how it's written for some people. And it just so happens, so how I take it is just God put it in our faces to see this. It's like a book. If you're one of those people that see a lot of stuff and see a lot of pain and see a lot of people go through a lot of stuff and it kind of affect you, and you look at it and it's like close people that's close to you and you see it, you know what I'm saying, don't question it. Just take it as that's your lesson, that's your class. And pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? This is your class. You seeing all this for a purpose and for a reason. Cause I used to be like, I don't want to see it. Like, why I go through all this? Why I gotta see people go through all this? Why is this? Why is it? Because a lot of people came to me with things and told me a lot of things, You know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, why me? But why not? Why not us? That's what's keeping us out of situations like that. If you see situations like that, keep going, and you end up doing stuff like that and end up in those situations that you failed the mission. You failed the mission. Because some people, it's they destined.